I am the true alpha male, the living legend of hair loss. Here's a comment that's relevant for you. You need this in your life. It is worth your time. I made a video recently called Pros and Cons of Having a Beard, ? As if I'm an expert, that's why I leave a question mark at the end. Jarmo, that's a fun name, let's go with that. Jarmo had this to say, quote, "Fun thing I've noticed is that before I watched you, I had a fear of losing myself once I'm bald. As if I was forced to be some top dog, emotionless alpha for the rest of my life because of the energy my look would project. But thanks to your videos, I've seen that a bald man can also be fun and goofy and approachable. I've even started to embrace my masculinity more. Thank you. You're the best." You know what I gotta say to you, Jarmo? You're the best. I sincerely like you. Here's how you're different than so many people who come to my channel. I mean, and it's so cliche, but let me just do the impression. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the impression. This is in the form of a comment on my videos. Or they'll reach out to me, Instagram, email, Twitter. "Nick, can I send you a picture of my hair? Nick, I'm a major fan. I love your videos. Hey, will you look at my hairline?" And what's my response? If you were a fan of my videos and you knew my theories, you wouldn't need me to look at your hairline. You would already assess yourself based on that if you were really a fan. No, I'm not going to do your work for you. But Jarmo, I like you. You're different. You're different. You know who you are? The 1971 Willy Wonka movie, where at the very end, Charlie takes out the everlasting gobstopper from his mouth and gives it back to Willy Wonka after Willy Wonka has his bipolar breakdown, and he wins the whole thing because he was the only kid who gave it back. That's who you are. You're Charlie Bucket at the end of the movie once he redeems himself by not selling the secret recipe. You're different. You're actually listening to what I say. This is not a channel to help you stop your hair loss. It's a channel to help you embrace your hair loss. It's to help you realize you become more masculine when you embrace your hair loss. And I sincerely like Jarmo. Hashtag be Jarmo. That's what I had to say. So let's just assess this again. Man, oh man. I see, this is a success story to me. It really is. Someone who listened to what I said and actually did something with it. Instead of, am I going to go bald? And then if I tell you are, oh, well, what do I do? You don't do anything. You embrace it, man. Jarmo gets it. Jarmo, man, let's have a parade in celebration of Jarmo. Man, so much praise for Jarmo. So let's go back to his comment. I had a fear of losing myself once I'm bald, as if I was forced to become some top dog, emotionless alpha for the rest of my life. I like how he talks about how I have helped him realize that he can be fun, bald, or balding. He can be goofy and approachable. See, that's the thing. I keep telling you guys, stop trying to be attractive to other men. I saw, it was probably a joke, but I saw this article today saying something like 80% of an article, some kind of scientific study, that 80% of men who wear skinny jeans find other men attractive. Like as if that's some kind of demographic or whatever. And I could see that. I think there's certain things where guys compare themselves so much to other men that it's almost like they're trying to attract other men that they're comparing themselves to or against. In reality, here's the females you're trying to attract, and they're not into guys that are all caught up into their looks. They're caught up into guys that are into the girls' looks. And, oh, hi female that put an hour and a half into putting your hair together and your outfit and going shopping last weekend to get that outfit. Let me praise you. Let me pay attention to you. But instead, here's the guy looking, oh no, my hair. The whole point is, to some degree, you need to be a clown. You need to be funny. You need to be able to joke about your hair. If someone does notice it and points it out, boy, you better be the first to embrace that and laugh about it. And you could even make a joke like, well, I guess the hairs leave me. I hope I have a good personality and a sense of humor, because at least I need that much to get by. But there's your joke. Something as slight as that. You own it, you make a joke of it, and you move on, because people want you to be funny. They need you to be funny. If you're not funny, you're not relevant. If you're not funny, you're not masculine. If you're not masculine, you're not attractive. And it needs you to be funny. You can't be funny if you cannot make this your identity. Or less than this, your identity. Jarmo, Jarmo, Jarmo. Will you please come back? Will you keep watching my videos and keep leaving comments? See, that's why in 2019, if you've really been paying attention, everyone, you've seen a character arc with me. I really just kind of distanced myself from these hair videos. I don't care about them. I've been very open about that. None of this matters. I love helping men become more masculine and embrace their true identity. But I don't care about this hair thing. It's so pointless. It's a matter of you embracing who you are. Your genetics. You were designed to go bald or not. Who cares? Being funny is important. Owning who you are is important. And, this idea that, oh, if I'm going to go bald, then I'm forced to become Vin Diesel now. I just have to walk around all stoic, never be funny about anything, drive cars, work out, blow up buildings, whatever Vin Diesel does in movies. No, in reality, if you want to be relevant and attractive and likable, you can basically be a clown. Your looks, it's okay. In fact, let me say this. What was I watching recently? No, actually, a coworker this week told me today, this is so fresh. I was explaining to him how my wife and I published the song, I Dare You Not to Fall in Love with Me, saying the whole premise of the song, and if you haven't checked out the song, check it out. It's very actually intelligent when you understand what the song is about. It's breaking down a guy and a girl meeting for the first time, and it's that first 5 minutes as they're trying to figure out, could this go somewhere? And ultimately the girl says, you got the next 5 minutes, all or nothing, give it a shot. And the guy is selling him his personality to the girl. And so my friend, as I was telling my friend, Corey, he said, yeah, because ultimately you can become physically more attractive if you have the personality. Now see, some of you are afraid right now because you're like, well, Nick, I don't have the personality. Get the personality. Your life can't improve until you get the personality, or at least help the personality, sharpen the personality, fake the personality. Steve Martin, what did he say when he was starting his stand-up comedy routine when he was age 26? He said, I wasn't a confident guy. I was pretty shy. But I went on stage and pretended to be a confident guy. And the audience didn't know the difference between real confidence and fake confidence. That's Steve Martin. That's his career. Got launched from that simple concept. So man, I just can't. How many times can I praise Jarmo? Please come back. I need more people like you, Jarmo. I would probably make more hair loss videos if there were people like Jarmo who would just own it and embrace it. Like, you're picking up what I'm throwing down. I love you, Jarmo. All right, so yeah, there we go. You're perhaps the irony, maybe not so much irony or not, but embracing masculinity because you're able to even laugh at yourself, even laughing at your balding, because masculine is balding. So if you can laugh at owning who you are through your masculinity, man, that's attractive to females. Maybe it's not attractive to other men, but most of you are here to attract females and not men. You got to start thinking like a woman. A woman, and I put it in my song, I Dare You Not to Fall in Love with Me, the duet with my wife. And it's funny because after the song, I said, look, I wrote these lines as I'm trying to imagine the female perspective. I said, how'd I do? She's like, you got it spot on. Is what she said. As far as the part of her line where it says, so tell me, Mr. Man, what is your plan? Can you charm me, disalarm me, make me laugh? And then my response was, if I couldn't, would you still be standing here? And then her response is, well, you're not giving up. That's pretty clear. I wrote all those words. Check out the song. I published it a few days ago. It says original song, duet, Nick and Jill Shell. Subtitles, that's the ultimate name of the song, but I Dare You Not to Fall in Love with Me. That's the whole premise of being attractive. And that's a lot of why guys fear going bald, because they fear they won't be attractive. Well, you may not be attractive to other guys, but if you're trying to attract females, that's not a problem. Just be attractive to the females. Charm them, disalarm them, make them laugh. And that includes you making jokes about yourself, because it takes a very confident person to make fun of himself and still seem like he's confident in doing so. especially if you can make fun of your looks, because females, and that's unfair to females, but females are largely judged on their looks. They probably have less liberty to make fun of their looks. Men, you do the thing they can't do. Make fun of your looks. That makes you more attractive. Jarmo, you're the best. Comments below right here.